Today in the best of, the Seafair Kickoff Celebration is back and with a new home at the Seattle Waterfront. It marks the official start of the Seafair season, and this is the first time this celebration is being held since the COVID-19 pandemic. Steve's in the Arc Lounge this morning with Emily Cantrell, the president and CEO of Seafair.
Yes, good to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
It's good to see you.
So good to see you.
Yes, and you've been in this role for 9-ish months now.
Since September.
And just doing all sorts of changes, which is really exciting.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride so far.
It's been quite the adventure. So talk about what it took to bring this event back in a new spot this year.
So the Kickoff Celebration.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the first time we're having it since pre-COVID. And with the waterfront now opened up for the most part, the grand opening will be later on this year, but we have Pier 62 now, and it's just such a beautiful, picturesque spot.
Yeah.
And we're moving the torchlight parade to the waterfront later on. And so we thought, what a perfect start to the season. On the first day of summer, let's bring back the Kickoff Celebration. Let's bring it to the pier. There's a built-in crowd on the waterfront. It's just packed down there all the time.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited to come back. And we love to say summer starts with Seafair.
Yes, every time I walk past that pier and I'm like, this is such a great spot, looking out over Elliott Bay.
Yeah.
Great spot for a public celebration to take place. So talk about some of the activities. We talked about the Kickoff Celebration. What else is going to be taking place around that time?
Yeah, first of all, just so people know what to expect for the Kickoff Celebration, if that's okay. We'd love to invite everyone down. We have a public press conference that starts at 10 a.m. and that's next Friday, June 20th. And we'll have a lot of exhibitors there, and the Seattle Seawolves will be there doing a demo, but the Pirates will be there, and we'll have a hydroplane on display, some live music, a DJ. So it'll be a really big, fun, family-friendly celebration from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Amazing. Okay, so let's talk about, there's a special performance called Can You Write It? What is that?
Yes, so we are going to talk about that at Kickoff, and this is thanks to a new partnership that we have with Best Day Brewing.
Okay.
So our first craft non-alcoholic beer partnership.
I've tasted some of it myself. Yes,
it's pretty good. Yes. And so professional wakeboarder Sean Murray is going to be a part of our kickoff. And I won't say exactly how he's going to arrive or be a part of it, but he will be there. And we'll be talking more about this, but it's all teasing ahead to something that's happening at the end of our season at Seafair Weekend Festival.
Okay.
And Can You Write It is a contest that's open to the public. And it's kind of like Red Bull Flugtag meets Milk Carton Derby. It's just wacky, fun. People, they try and make, there's Sean right there, but they try and make some crafts that they want to ride. And I mean, it kind of terrifies me looking at the promo video.
Wild. I know. Just, oh my gosh, just hang on and try to stay up is kind of the goal of that. You talked about Seafair Pirates.
Yes.
And then we also have some Seafair royalty, which I know that one of our former colleagues here at KOMO is actually in one of those royalty positions.
He sure is.
Yeah.
So he will take over at Kickoff. So we have a new king and queen. So former KOMO anchor Eric Johnson is stepping in as our King Neptune. And then former Seattle Chief of Police Carmen Best will be our Queen Alcyon. And so they will take over starting next Friday, and we'll see them out at pretty much every single Seafair event throughout the summer. So from kickoff, and then after that, we roll right into the 4th of July, and then all of our other events that happen throughout the season.
And I don't think a lot of people know that there is royalty when it comes to Seafair, but what do they do in those roles?
This is something that dates back to 1950, the year that we were founded, yes. And so we like to recognize outstanding individuals in the community that have really given back, used their platform for good. And so they're out just being out with the public and just spreading joy. And we did make a change this year. And after a few decades, we are moving into a new era with it used to be the Miss Seafair program, and now we are introducing the Community Hero. And so we have evolved that program, and so this individual will be publicly announced. It should happen at kickoff. And so we'll see this person out and about with the king and queen as well. They'll be out in the royal court together, as we call it. And then all of our past Miss Seafarers and royalty, we love to have them out throughout the season too. So there's a good chance that if you're at some of our events, especially the Torchlight Parade, you'll see a lot of royalty there.
And I know that, you know, when people think about Seafair, they obviously think about, you know, the parade, the Blue Angels, and it really being a big community-oriented event. And I know that since you took the reins about 9 months ago, there's been some changes too, but it's kind of just taking that community connection to the next level.
Yes, I would say so. We want to make sure that there's something for everyone. We don't want to reinvent the wheel when it's not needed, but everything that we're just trying to make it bigger and better than it was before. Our theme this year is bigger, better, bolder. And so we're just building onto the past and building on that legacy, but also doing everything we can to make sure that Seafair remains relevant for the future. And a lot of people don't know exactly what we do in the community. When people hear Seafair, they're like, oh, love being out on Lake Washington and Blue Angels and Hydros.
That's just two aspects.
And yes, like we love the Blue Angels and Hydros. We love that event, but it is, like you said, it's one part of this summer-long festival. And so this year we're really focused on storytelling more and educating people on what we do. And so we're excited to be doing that this time around.
Well, congratulations on your role and some of the changes that you have made. I always love this time of year because I think Seattle shines during the summer months, especially when Seafair kicks in. So it's going to be a lot of fun over the next couple months.
Thank you.
Yeah, I believe. Are you ready for Seafair, Tyra?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the kickoff celebrations because I haven't been able to experience it yet.
I have not either, and especially now that it's on the waterfront. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, it'll be great. Thank you. Thanks to Emily for coming in. To learn more about the Seafair Kickoff Celebration and all the events happening this summer, we made it easy for you. Scan the QR code on your screen, and that will take you directly to KOMOnews.com/hotlinks. From there, you'll find the link to their website.